Yun. Okay guys. So, good evening guys. So, dito tayo ngayon. At ngayong gabi, kwentuhan tayo. No? Regarding dito sa how to clean your mind. How to clean your mind. So, isip ko to. So, nagpapasalamat nga pala ako kay Erwin Garcia, no? Ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Estudyante ko dati, ngayon pero graduate na siya. Binigyan niya ako nito, National Rally for Peace, January 13, 2025. Napakaganda. Okay, ngayon yung isang topic natin dito, yung how to clean your mind. This one kasi yan ang isip ng mga tao. Pag maraming problema, napakagulo. So, why not bawasan natin yung problema, no? Tingnan natin kung makakatulong, no, sa atin itong how to clean your mind. So, yung una nito, ito paliwanag natin guys. Yung una kasi, it says na yung number one, it says that unfollow. Kasi ano to how to clean your mind. Ito psychological ang ano nito, ang tira, no? So, in terms of cleaning your mind, we have, how many is this? Six steps. So, the first step is to unfollow. Then, number 2 is be selectively social. 3, be present. 4, eat clean. 5, meditate. Number 6, take a break. So, yung number 1 muna. Unfollow. No? So, unfollowing can help our mind to be cleansed, no? So why or how? So here's number 1. Unfollow. Start unfollowing people. So we must unfollow people, guys, no? Pwede tayong wag na natin silang i-follow sa Facebook or personally. Tungkol saan ito? Start unfollowing people who don't give real value to your feed. Yan. So, ito yung mga tao, no? In terms of Facebook, so Facebook, if you are following some people na hindi naman nagko-contribute para sa'yo, no, to your feed, just eliminate them, just strike them out from your roster, no? So, para, what do you call that? Mapacify yung mind mo, no? Kasi there are times na, for example, pag nakikita mo siya or sila, medyo nag-iiba yung timpla ng isipan mo. So, unfollow them. Or, if necessary, no, block them out. Block them, no? Unfollow or unfriend or block them, no? Hindi naman ibig sabihin if you are unfriending them or unfollowing them, unfriending them, blocking them, you are angry na. No, that is only to avoid conflict, no? Avoid conflict kasi conflict nakaka-stress yan. So there's a large amount of percentage na namamatay ng mga tao because of the stress. Stress. Kaya nga may stress tab, di ba? Stress tab. Kaso kung lagi mo nakikita yung kinaasaran mo, baka madali kang mamatay, no? Lalo na pag sa trabaho, no? Pag sa opisina nyo, no? Sa trabaho. So, yun ay isang malaking problema para sa iyo yun, no? Guy. So, to clean up your mind, unfollow. Right? Or, if ever, kung hindi naman sa Facebook, in the real life, means say unfollow, just, what do you call that? Just avoid, no? Do not mind. Iwasan mo na lang yan, no? Iwasan mo siya, para maiwasan yung gulo, no? So, avoid. Huwag mo na lang pansinin. Yan ang mga professional, hindi pinapansin. Kasi hindi mo maiiwasan yan sa office, or sa workplace mo, sa office or workplace, kahit saan man. Marami kayong mga empleyado ron na meron kayong iba't ibang opinion, insight, na hindi lagi kayo magkakasundo. There will come a time na kayong dalawa mismo or higit pa ay hindi magkakaintindihan for a certain topic which will result to an argument. So, mas maganda nun, avoid, no? Avoid. Siguro if ever you talk to that person personally and you're not satisfied, you are irritated, you are annoyed, just avoid talking with that person. No, hindi man masama yun, you are only saving yourself and himself sa isang hindi magandang pagkakaunawa. That is unfollow. So that helps to clean your mind. Alright? Kasi if ito pala sa number na natin pinag-usapan, because if you will unfollow that certain person or individual, magiging peaceful yung mind mo. Kaya nga dito pinag-usapan natin how to clean your mind. So those are burdens. It's very onerous. It's troublesome to keep it that way. No? To keep it that way. So the important thing is just what do you call that? Avoid. Huwag mo na napansinin. Parang yung kamukha nung kahapon ba yun ng isang araw. No? Napanood ko yung X-Men, si Professor X. No? Professor X, nung bata pa siya. Si McAvoy, di ba guys? Professor X kasi is a mental telepath, no? So kaya niyang i-block. Parang ganun gagawin mo. You can avoid it by blocking them in your mind. So pretending that even though that they are there, but you pretend that they are not there. Diba? Kunwari parang wala siya. Wala kang nakikita. So be a mental telepath. Yun lang. So to avoid stress, no? Kasi it will help your mind to avoid stress. So nakaka-stress kasi mga ganyang bagay. So ganun lang. So ang kailangan mo diyan is a mental discipline. A very stringent mental discipline. Kasi actually what's that? I've already experienced that. Guys, na-experience ko na yun. Nagkaroon ako ng kaaway. But the thing is, if you're going to confront them, ikaw ba matatalo, di ba? Matatalo ka. Lalo na yung mga nakaaway mo na mas mababa pa ang pinag-aralan sa'yo at ikaw ay mataas ang pinag-aralan, kawawa ka. Even though sila yung mali, inaway mo, tapos ikaw yung may pinag-aralan, sino masisisi? Di ikaw ang lalabas doon na hangal, no? The fool. Kasi alam mo na nga na ganun, hindi mo pa, dapat ikaw na umiwas. Parang ganun na mangyayari. No? That will be the thinking. No? Dapat pinagbigyan mo na lang, dapat pinatawad mo kasi ikaw ang mas nakakaintindi, ikaw ang mas may malawak na kaisipan kasi ito siya. So yun, so the best thing to do is to unfollow, no? Avoid. Yun na lang. Or be Professor X, mental telepath. Even though nandiyan siya, parang wala siya dyan. Uy, pre. Diba? That will clean your mind. That will clean your mind. Masaya kaya yung wala kang iniisip na kaaway, no? Masaya mamuhay ng ganun. Wala. Especially dapat wala kang kaaway doon, lalo na sa abode mo, no? Doon sa bahay mo, doon sa kalapit. Lagi yung tatandaan niya, mas maganda wala kayong kaaway sa paligid. Alright? And that is very significant. Kasi payapa Sa akin, okay lang mayroon akong kaaway sa workplace. Wag lang sa lugar ninyo, sa bahay niyo. Kasi that is your safest haven. Be sure to it na wala. Lahat kasama mo, kakampi mo, kaibigan mo, mahal ka, di ba? Yun guys. Alright? So that is number 1. So, if ever meron pa akong maisip regarding number 1, isisingit natin kasi 6 pa to So, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and we're going to talk a lot of these things, a lot of topics pa, no? Regarding psychology, philosophy, economics, politics, etc. Right? So do not forget to subscribe, watch, like, share, and comment. So dito na tayo, no? To how to clean your mind. So dito tayo sa pangalawa. Yung number 1, unfollow Number 2, be selectively social. Kailangan mapili ka, no? What do we mean by that? So, be selectively social pertains to start intentionally keeping your social circle small. Keep the good people close. Alright. So that's why it's called as be selectively social. So you will start intentionally. There is an intention. Even though, parang ganito yun guys No? Nangyayari sa akin to. Marami kang mga friends, marami kang kaibigan. Andiyan sila, ang dami nila. Siguro, may kaibigan ka. For example, 20, 30, 40, 50, mga kaibigan mo yan. Tropa, 30 kayo yan. But, start intentionally, no? Keeping only your social circle small. Alright? Keep the good people close. Ibig sabihin ito, number 2. Kasi ito be selectively social. Ang ibig sabihin ng number 2, you must keep, no? Na tinatawag nating core group. Yan. Pinaka-core group mo. Pag sinabi natin pinaka-core group mo, core, C-O-R-E, group, pinaka-closest mo, no? Closest of them all. Parang gagawa ka ng isang dream team, no? Sa loob, out of your, example, 30 friends that you can trust, no? That will be your core group. No, yun. Yung siguro makakabuo dyan ng 1, 2, no? 1, 2, 3 lang kayo, no? The rest is considered to be your social group. But there is a selective, what do you call that? Selective social group, which is considered to be your core group, no? Yun yung core group ninyo. Kayo lang yun. So, even though, kasi yung core group na yan, sabihin natin tatlo kayo, no? Sabihin natin tatlo kayo. Kayong tatlo, nagpapalitan kayo kung ano yung mga nakikita ninyo sa mga friend ninyo, ano yung kanilang mga moral, what do you call that, moral shortcomings, no? Yun yung mga, so yun yung sinasabi sa number 2. So you must start right now na magkaroon ka ng core group. Core, yun yung pinaka the best of your friends, no? Pwedeng isa lang, pwedeng dalawa, no? Kasi ang ano dyan, guys, mas madali kasing i-maintain yan pag konti lang eh. Pero pag malaki na, medyo mahihirapan na kayo dyan sa core group na hawakan, no? Kasi pag core group yan, dapat hawak mo rin yung isipan nila na hindi sila babaliktad, mga ganon, hindi sila mag-detraitor, hindi sila maliligaw ng landas. Yun yung core group mo eh. Kasi ang mangyayari sa core group mo, doon na lahat mangyayari yung mga negatives, no? Positive ideas, uusbong. Alright? So, yun ang kinaibahan nun. Na talagang tropa mo, yan, may mga tropa-tropa ka, pero meron pa talagang tinatawag na core group. Diba? Yun yung number 2. Ngayon, if you have any suggestions or comment, please, ilagay nyo na, isulat nyo dun sa box, no? Sa comment section sa baba. Right? Okay lang yan if it is a bash. If you will bash me, alright, papaliwanag natin na maayos. Kasi we are dealing this naman professionally. Okay? So, number 3. Number 3, guys. Yung sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, yung be selectively social or have a core group. This can clean your mind. Kasi, minsan, sa number 2 pa rin to, no? Kasi mag-isip ka, ano kayo sinasabi sa akin ni ganito? Ano kayo sinasabi sa akin ni ganyan? O ano sinasabi sa akin ni John Doe? Ano sinasabi sa akin ni Juan de la Cruz? Diba? So, to ease your mind, to clean your mind of worries, kung ano sinasabi nila, dapat meron kang core group, selectively social, which is your closest. Yung sabi ko sa inyo kanina, isa or dalawa, na close mo, tatlo kayo. So, namomonitor mo kung ano yung nangyayari. Kung wala ka, namomonitor mo, tatanong mo sila, di ba? Yun yung kahalagahan nun, so that it will leave your mind clean, no? It will clean your mind of worries, anxieties. No, kaya ito nandito kasi pinag-usapan natin dito yung tao na problema kasi nga nagsisimula siya doon sa pinakamaliit, nucleus, no? Nagsisimula siya sa what you call that, anxiety, no? Sa anxiety, doon nagsisimula yan. Nag-aalala ka na. Pwedeng, kasi ang anxiety, ang pag-aalala, pwedeng ang pag-aalala kasi ay maaaring nag-iisip ka na baka ito ang iniisip nila o baka hindi naman. Baka maganda naman ang iniisip nila sa'yo o baka naman pangit ang iniisip nila sa'yo. So that's anxiety. So to be able to control that situation, no, you must have a core group of your social friend, no, selectively. So yun na. So if that will happen, sa kanila mo tatanungin yun. Ano sabi ni tungkol sa idea na ganyan? Ano yung sabi ni ganito sa idea na ganyan? What did John Doe tell you about this idea? Ano sabi ni Juan de la Cruz sa ganitong ating kasunduan? Yun guys. So to ease your mind of worriness, no? Because it's burdensome, no? Yun. Okay, next. Pangatlo guys, nangangalatin na tayo, be present. Be present. No? So, it means that you must focus. Focus is perhaps the greatest skill you can master. Focus. You can change the past, but you can control and enjoy the present. So be present at all times, no? So be present. So even though you are present, kasi minsan may present ka, wala ka naman sa focus, you will not understand what is really happening around you, no? So here you must be present, but at the same time you are focused. Dapat focused ka. So focus perhaps the greatest skill you can master. Dapat focus ka, no? Mahirap kasi yung you are present but you are not focused, so you will not understand what is happening. Kasi marami diyang mga what we call that clue, no? Na maaaring may sinasabi yung kanyang kilos, hindi ka naman nakafocus. So that is the time the problem will arise. But you don't know what is happening because you're not focused, alright? Because in terms of focusing, it will help your mind clean. It will cleanse your mind of weariness and anxiety. Alright? So here, ang nakalagay kasi dito sa number 3 is that in terms of be present and focus, kasi you cannot change the past. Kasi tapos na yun no? But you can control and enjoy yung present. Yun yung number 3. So you must be present. But ano may tawag dyan yun? Presence of the mind, no? Dapat alisto ka. Yun ang ibig sabihin. So if alisto ka at kaya mong depensahan yung sarili mo sa mga argumento, kaya mong sumalag, no? So it will help you cleanse your mind. It will clean your mind of any worry or anxiety. Alright? Kaya nga pag nanonood ako ng kumukha nung yung pala yun napanood natin kay President Rodrigo Duterte and Senator Risa Hontiveros. So dito Senator Hontiveros is always throwing some questions, no, pinpointing President Rodrigo Duterte that he is responsible for the death of a certain of Kian De Los Santos and other killed during the war on drugs of President Duterte. No? But the thing is President Rodrigo Duterte is focused, no? Is focused siya. So whatever Senator Hontiveros is throwing at him, hindi siya makapenetrate kay President Duterte. Matalino si Tatay Digong. So kaya sinasabi nito, ang gustong ipahiwatig ni Senator Hontiveros na umamin si President Duterte na siya ay guilty doon sa mga namatay na yun, sa extrajudicial killings. But the thing is, sinabi, pinahinto niya, di ba? Wait, stop, di ba? Ni-stop niya si Senator Hontiveros. Sabi ni President Duterte, guilt, no? Guilt is personal, di ba? So, isang yun. So, ako, nung napanood ko yun, guys, naintindihan ko, yeah, that's correct. So, ang guilt kasi ay ina-attribute lang yan sa isang tao, no? That if you've done something or you've killed someone, that is personal, right? That is personal. So that guilt is considered to be as personal. Yun. Okay? So ang inaako lang talaga ni President Duterte is he is responsible for all those policies, no, ng policies ng kanyang administration.